Hello, everyone. Welcome to our daily reading. We are looking at the Golden Future Oracle. This is a 44 card deck. It is very colorful. So I don't know if you've ever seen it yet. I ordered it it was a while back, maybe in the spring, I think. Just it has just high vibes energy. I just love the colors. It's just very uplifting. It's full of just energy. There's so much beautiful energy in this deck. So this is what it looks like if you haven't seen it yet. I love to share my decks because some people are here and they're just learning about cards and they're just learning to give in to the card readings and to their intuitive guidance. And I've been there. I've totally been there. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And for those of you who follow me and you're reading this, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey and thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your journey. I hope that these readings resonate with you. I hope that they deliver the message that you are seeking. I hope that you are always choosing to love yourself and choosing the higher path in life. Um, I wish you all the love that you deserve in this universe. And yeah, please feel free to always send me a message or let me know how you're doing. I love meeting new people. I love knowing how their messages resonate with you. I will never request money. I do this because it is it is who I am. Okay, I can go on, I can go in depth, but that's not why we're here. So, um, so let's see what it is that the universe, your spirit guides, your higher self would like you to know right now. Right? What's just some daily guidance for today? Right? What do we need to take a closer look at? So we have teleportation and levitation. Expand your gifts and powers. So you have the ability to do many things. Focus in on that. Focus in on your skills and your abilities. I know my stepmother, she used to tell me that she could leave her body and go up to the corner of the room and watch herself sleep. And she never understood how she didn't understand that. She was like, how do I do that? And I was like, I was just learning energy and getting into energy myself and healing from my own issues and stuff. And so I had no idea. And I was like, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know how you do that. Yeah. But she told me she was able to do it since she was a very young child. I know since I was a very young child, I was able to see energies. I was able to see people that weren't actually there, people that I don't know, maybe they died and they were there in spirit form. They looked real to me as a child. I remember seeing them and they looked real to me. But other people didn't see what I saw, so I don't know. So each of us can have different abilities. I think we all have gifts. I don't like to call them gifts. We call them gifts, but I don't like to call them gifts. They're not gifted to us. They're a part of us. They're a part of who we are. We are a part of the divine creation. And so they're not exactly gifts. They're who we are, right? It's like you wasn't gifted brown eyes. That's your DNA, right? You wasn't gifted blonde hair. That's your DNA. So it's not that we were gifted. I don't really like to say gifted because then people feel like, oh, well, I didn't get any gifts. And that's no, no, no. Like it's different. I think it's more of like what is more dominant? That's the word I'm looking for. Like if you have parents, yeah, there's the confirmation. If you have parents, um, and they have both your parents have blue eyes and you were born with brown eyes, then there was a dominant gene out of the two, right? So I think it's more of like dominance. And I do believe like in the powers. Yes, I do believe that you have powers, but as far as gifts, I think we were all gifted the same thing. It's just different different people can use things in different ways depending on how in tuned they are or how much of it they've received, right? That's how I look at it. That's just my view. So expand. So work on who you are. Tune into yourself. spend time working on yourself. Psychic, learn to trust your intuition. Okay, so you have abilities. Ooh, okay. So the universe is asking you to step into your power, to step into your calling. What's your calling? Restore the natural world. Oh, okay. Well, there's your calling. Okay. That was pretty cool. That came right out with my question. I just asked a question. There's your answer. So, okay. So you're here for the new earth. You're here for transformation. You're here to change the present moment and elevate the frequencies and the energies within and around you. Your ability to understand things, your ability to see things, your ability to um, do things is what is going to move you into the direction that you are being called to move into. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, maybe you have these, but you don't know how to use them. Maybe you use them in the way that is not healthy. Maybe like whenever you get mad, something happens, the energy becomes, too out of balance or something like that. So I feel like for some of you, you need to do this like self training. You need to like ask the universe to help you to balance your energies, help you to understand how to manipulate your energies in a positive way, not only like manipulation like in a negative way. I mean like understand how to use them so that you're not kind of like throwing them out there and they're hurting other people in your environment. Not intentionally, but they're hurting other people because you don't know how to properly use them in an effective way. Okay, that's what I'm getting at. So like the universe, it feels like your message is telling you that you need to take some time to tune into your abilities and to use them wisely, get control over them so that nobody else can get control over you and then use things against you. Do you know what I mean? Like you got to be real careful with people. There's some shady people out there that like to do energetic work that is not. I don't know why they do it because it's the universe sees everything, so I don't know why they do it, but so be it. There are people out there that do that they will envy what they don't have, even though they have it, but they don't. I mean, they're not aware of they're not aware that they have it because they don't take the time to tune into themselves. They're too busy tuning into others, right? So they're too busy envying, and so like there are people out there that can try to manipulate your energy to benefit their own. So be very very careful with that, right? The more you take time to learn your own abilities, the more you take time with your abilities to grow your abilities, the more stable your abilities are for you, the more protected you are with your abilities and your awareness of your abilities, and the less other people can manipulate you, harm you, or use your abilities in any way to help themselves. You are here to restore the earth, so your abilities go beyond just you. Wherever you are, whether you know it or not, wherever you are constantly changing your surroundings. You're constantly elevating your energy outward into into the environment around you, right? Your love sends a frequency of divine healing anywhere you go. Okay, you have an amazing heart space that is able to transform negative energies into positive ones, right? So that's your job. You're here to really help the earth, to help the people, the situations around you. You may not like where you are, but take a look at where you are. Are you the light? Are you the light source? Are you the light bearer? Because people with this people with these cards, you're usually you're usually in a situation because the universe needs you there. Somebody has to go in and do the dirty work, right? As we say it. So the universe kind of puts their strongest soldiers in the toughest situations to help the people who truly need help. Okay, maybe somebody they need to open up their light. They need to use their light, but they closed it down the darkness is very powerful and strong around a certain situation, and so the universe sends the strongest soldier in to help open up those doors, to help open up those areas. Okay, so you may not like where you are, you may not understand why you are where you are, why you're around the people that you are, but it's because you are what they need. You are what that environment needs. Okay, honor the animal kingdom. Yeah, the animal kingdom holds the frequency of um, resilience. The animal kingdom holds the frequency of stability of the life cycle. The animal kingdom holds the the honor, right? The animal kingdom, the animals hold a frequency for us and for the earth. And when we honor the animals, we are in return honoring the creator and ourselves, right? And sometimes we don't honor the animals. I mean, I can't, I'm sorry, but I understand the purpose of zoos. I do. I understand that zoos do help in a lot of ways to help animals, especially the ones that would never be able to survive in the wild. I do understand that. But at the same time, um, animals are not meant to 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 live in certain situations that certain places provide. And some places provide amazing opportunities for animals. But there are some places that you have seen in the past that like those animals did not deserve to be in that confinement and used in such a way, right? And so that's a part of the honoring. Right now on Earth, we have a hard time honoring the animals right now. We don't think twice about destroying forests and building a house in where these animals lived, or building roads that causes them to die. Like we really do need to stop and think about how we honor the animals, because I heard this yesterday and I'm going to share it with the reading. It was a Native American, it was on a Native American post. It said that the grandmother explained to them that that the earth needs water, the earth needs animals, the earth needs trees, the earth needs birds, the earth needs the creepy crawlers, for they all are a part of the life cycle. But if we were to disappear, the earth would continue to go on. The earth doesn't need us. Okay. And sometimes I think we forget that. Sometimes I think we forget that these big cities that keep getting built here and here and here and here, that are replicates of each other, serve what purpose, right? And that is an awareness that we take and take and take. And and where do the animals go? Do we ask if we can have their land? Do we sit and ask the deer, the bears? Do we ask if we can have their land? No, we just go in and we just take it and we just do what we want with it, right? And we've gotten to the point where we've even pushed the indigenous people off of a lot of land. Um, and those indigenous people who have stood up for protecting the animals and their land, we fought against. So that comes in here is honor. Honor the animal kingdom, because it was here to establish a life force for us, right? It provides our life force. The animal kingdom, the bees provide the honey, the bees provide the pollen. Like everything needs each other in the animal kingdom, and we need the animal kingdom. So we have to be very careful that we are honoring our life. And I feel like that's what your reading is. Your reading is asking you to step into your powers. It's asking you to open up your heart and trust your intuition and do the guidance that you are being asked to do. It's reminding you of your true connection and why you're here. Maybe you're someone who truly loves animals and you just have soul bonds with them. And whenever something happens to them, it's like something is happening to you or to your child, right? You are definitely being called to connect deeply to the love of the source around you. Set yourself free with wisdom. Yeah, don't be a robot in society. Don't be programmable. Don't be one of these people that society can program and you get up and you do the routine, right? And you just like the rat, like what they call like the rat wheel, okay? Don't allow the programming to make you something that you're not. Allow yourself to be set free and be authentic. Be your true self. Set yourself free with wisdom. So take time. Yeah, it goes back to this. Take time with yourself. Take time to learn who you are, your gifts. Um, like it says here, gifts and power. So chances are if you can do something, somebody in your ancestral bloodline can do it as well. And so it might be worth digging into. It might be worth looking into your heritage, into your bloodline, into your abilities, into your true strengths, um, doing energy work, taking time to truly honor who you are, taking time to use your energy in a way that is um, what the universe is asking you to do. Like in this picture, she is blowing bubbles, right? But look at her energy field, the love that she is engaging in is radiating out of her body. So maybe do any kind of healing that you can do that helps bring in true love to yourself. Anything that you can do to open up your heart space. I feel like a lot of your energy, a lot of your calling has to do with just your heart space and opening up your heart. Keep your space pure and clean. Okay, so again, you got another Earth card. Yeah, you're definitely being called to step up into the energy of saving the Earth and speaking for the Earth in ways that maybe people have not spoke for the Earth before. Being able, your voice, the universe might use your voice to to make changes in the Earth because your voice carries a frequency that alters people's awareness, that touches people's hearts. Okay. Do you ever have that one song that you listen to and that when you listen to that song, it just transforms your heart? Right? Your voice can be one of those. Your voice can be able to do that. Just hearing, just somebody hearing your voice can transform their emotions, can open up their blockages, right? So you might be called to be an activist. You might be called to create something. You might be called to move something, to stand up for something. You might be called to like I this picture reminds me of the man that created the art that went under the water to help restore the coral reef. Have you ever seen those? Like you can you can go down under the water and you can see the pictures, the artwork that he has dropped into the ocean. And people say, "Oh my gosh, he dropped stuff into the ocean." No, the stuff that he made it out of is actually all natural, and it's meant to be used by the fish and by the uh, anemones and by the coral reef to replenish and restore the ocean life, right? So his artwork is very amazing. It's very cool to check out, and it all serves a higher purpose, right? So whatever your purpose is, it's uniquely yours. It's divinely guided. It's from a higher realm coming through. So a higher realm is coming through and connecting to you and is going to guide you through this energy. Okay, yeah. Ask the angels for support. Ask them to come in and guide you on this journey. What is it that they truly are asking you to do? What is it that you're meant to change? For some of you, you already know what it is. You already are well aware of what it is that you need to do. Focus your thoughts, manifestation and mind control. You're being guided to focus your thoughts on what truly, truly is your calling and what truly is what you are being asked to do by the universe. Focus your thoughts so that the manifestation can take physical form. Okay. Bless the rain, rivers and oceans. Okay, so your your heart is able to put off a frequency that can bless the world around you. That is one of the things that you are capable of doing. Your heart can transform a lot of people's abilities. So trust that you are exactly where you're meant to be. And I hope this reading has served you well. Thank you so much for taking part and have a great day.